Well, Royals Court is now in session. Tonight we have case number 68, and
Amir, eat your food.
it is going to be bed bugs, busted cheaters. I think it's going to be cheaters in every show. I'm going to just be honest, male or female, because I think that's just a lot of people write in as cheaters. Um, and then a honeymoon robbery. So I'm going to have our co-hosts introduce themselves, and then we will get started. On the way in, please make sure that you like on YouTube and hype the video up if you can. And then on TikTok on your way in, please get your daily heartbeat, share the screen. Tap the screen and share the live.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great week.
Hey y'all, it's delicious. Happy Tuesday. I'm not eating tacos, but it's okay. We still cracking up in here.
You know where I went to get tacos? Welcome in. You know where I went to get tacos? I had a really bad craving for Juan Pollo today.
Oh, I ain't been there in so long.
I had a craving for Juan Pollo today. That's
Do
what.
they? Where do they have a Wampoyo at now? Still?
So it's one off of Central, across from Burlington and all of that, and then there's also one in Pomona on Gary, but not South Gary. I'm sorry, South Gary, not North Gary. The North Gary one is closed. The South
It's
Gary
closed. Oh, okay.
downtown Pomona.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, by down. Okay, yeah. I'm like, shoot, I sure don't be seeing Juan Polo. They
No,
good.
it's off the corner, so you just have to know type of thing. Um,
Hmm.
but yes, that's where it is, and it was so good. hmm Let me tell you. So let's see here. Let me put on my glasses. If you are in or around the city of Pomona, you guys, I'm going to remind you that it's fair time. We're used to fair being when we went back to school the first week of school. It's not that time no more.
Hmm.
So a lot of people be missing it every year, and they've been pissed off. Like, why can't I get it in my head? So I figure I'll do this and then clip it and send it out because
It's still. I won't care if I don't care if I don't go no more because it ain't even the same. All
it's
you gonna it's the same food now. It's commercialized, so it's the same food everywhere. The to get on the ride, these kids gonna ride they sky high. Like it's like we're not missing nothing now. It's not how it used to be where you would just go for the food and do all that. Like it's way different. I don't care if I don't go, but I know I have to go because of my son. And when we do go, I get the bracelet, and the bracelet cut off at a certain time. You remember when the bracelets used to be for the whole day?
welcome in turned down. Yes, how the hell is not for all day is expensive
Girl,
as
it ain't all. It's not for all day. I think it's like from it whatever it was. It had a cutoff time. I remember it cut off at 7 o'clock last year. And when that thing cut off, I told Amir it cut off at 7 o'clock. I'm like, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. Like shit, we're
you
done.
stupid. I just caught that. That was a good one. You got so on TikTok. Do you guys have fair in your city or local city? And has it changed from what it used to be when you was a kid? This is why I think it's changed too, bro. If you think about it, all throughout the year, everybody got food trucks now and all of this stuff,
Hmm.
and it's all of these festivals. Like it's more stuff. But I really don't give a horse shit because remember when we went last year? I always get a corn dog, yo. That's all I ever want is a corn dog. That corn dog was $10. It really
Hmm.
was. But I wanted it so bad. But yes, hey, pretty Lily, thank you.
When we
Yes,
went to Amir, he wanted four of them
the
back to
big
back to
corn
back.
dog.
Girl, no, we had to go to hot dog on the stick. He don't like them big ones because they had cheese in the inside of them. So I had to go to hot dog on the stick, and them was the smallest ones, and they was $10 a corn dog.
Oh
See,
wow.
that's another. Yes, baby, $10 for a corn dog. This California
Yeah, I
though.
ain't been to the fair in decades.
And they drinks is watered down. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe if I was drunk, I probably would have been okay paying
I'm
$10 for a
hollering.
corn
If
dog.
you was drunk, oh shit! Not if you was drunk. Hell, the parking alone, y'all, to get in the parking alone. And let me tell you, we always, yeah, my lace, I cut it right here. Oh my gosh. Anyway, um, the parking alone, we always go like in the evening. Number one, I have to go in the evening because in real life, I have a sensitivity to heat. I just can't do it. I be done passed out, and it makes me physically sick. But
Yeah, it be too hot.
it's still 20. Last year I paid $28 to park my car. And I think
Hmm.
we went for the concert, so it was like 7, 6. We met there, something like that. Remember?
Yeah, uh-huh.
It wasn't even that long. I was like, wow. So you got
We
to pay.
wasn't even there that long.
You got to pay for your ticket, and then you pay for parking, and then you pay for your drinks, and then you. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Anywho,
And the drinks ain't strong. Look, I'm saying the drinks ain't
no.
strong.
So our cousin had put some shots in her bra and got him in. So that's how we ended up being okay. But anyway, child, that shit had me
But
cracking.
heat and liquor don't mix. That's why them drinks ain't strong. They be sneaking y'all water because
But
heat and liquor don't mix.
But the ones at the concert part, y'all shit. I mean, okay, I get it. And you know that it's going to be kids around. But the concert venue part is like to the side. Those drinks should be the exact um strength of what they cost. Okay?
Right.
Because yeah, no, we over here by ourselves. And the concerts are at nighttime. Well, the concert we went to was at night. What did we see?
And Maya, Drew Hill.
Right. That's right. And we was trying to get a box or whatever. Y'all, my back is hurting. Y'all. So if you don't know me in real life and you've never seen me go live, every now and then I do very interesting things. But I told y'all, I'm like very uncomfortable right now sitting down. So I want to lay like this. And I may look like Shamar. And that's okay. Hey, baby. That's okay. But I'm not comfortable. Okay. I have bad sciatica. So anyway, child, take your kids to the damn fair and let them go. And it's super expensive. So you might as well damn take them like on a weekday after school.
But you
Less
can't do
time spent.
weekdays because that's only open, I think, Thursday through Sunday.
It's not even open all the days of the week no more.
Mm-mm.
No.
This is just getting better and better. And I don't believe places like hot dog, like I don't believe you should be able to commercialize the places where, thank you, baby, where like that's family oriented, themed. A hot dog on a stick don't belong at no damn fair. A hot dog on a stick?
That's
That's
regular. We can get that every day.
We can get that every day.
right. It should be for vendors, and it actually they shouldn't actually allow anybody but local vendors to come for whatever how they move around. So for LA County, it should be LA County vendors and stuff like that. Like let's start pump. Everybody could tell us how we should be pumping money back into the economy, but they don't think about ways that they could do it and help. And another thing, ours don't start till July. See, ours used to be instead whenever school started Labor Day week, right after
It
Labor
used
Day,
to start in September.
it
It used to
started
start
right.
like Labor Day weekend. That's when it would start.
It sure did. I'm
It
not
stopped
sure.
after COVID. Remember, they started
I'm
it after
sorry.
COVID. That's when they switched.
Okay, well, that's when it started. But spend time with your family. Do some of those things, child. These kids deserve to get out because I saw another kid throwing a really, really, really big tantrum over Roblox. I think she was 4 and she was in her room throwing stuff, acting a fool, cutting up. Honey, she was on one. Mad about that damn Roblox, whatever that is. But all I could think of is that's why your child shouldn't have been playing this shit. She's 4. What was she doing with a video game in her hand anyway? As much as everybody knows
Yeah.
about that damn thing to this point, why are you putting that in your child's hand? But anyway, child, ain't y'all glad that the royals have sense? We all have sense. Like even my sweat, I couldn't figure out how to flip the camera again. Child, just leave me alone. Rich auntie vibes. I didn't say I was rich, but I give off the vibes. My behavior is rich, and I got your
Baby,
back.
I'm rich. I'm rich in spirit. I'm
For
rich. I'm
real.
about to be rich in this bank account. I'm gonna speak that thing. We
I
rich
was
as
just about
fuck.
to say, yeah, you got to manifest. Manifest. Stop.
I don't know what part of my world that's gonna make us
I
rich, but
ever want
right
to be
now
rich?
we rich. Huh?
How would you act if you won the lotto?
Like I didn't have no money still.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't know. It'll just be like they say. It'll be signs, but I would not. Mm-mm.
You'll be lucky if I let you take a picture of me.
I would still hang around the same people. I would not
Me too,
just
Ro.
start. Huh?
I
Yeah, I
went.
would be around the same people, but I I would not put it out there because the world is so evil now, and people try to unalive you for nothing. So I wouldn't even be flashy or nothing.
Yes, but in
But
secret.
I would live a good life. I would probably just travel for the rest of my life.
Okay, so let me give y'all a secret before we jump right in. And if you ever win the lotto and you forget what I'm telling you, I won't even charge you but $100,000 to remind you. If you win the lotto, you actually are not supposed to turn in your ticket right away. They have attorneys um, that now specialize in the lottery. So, like, they go and check all the rules for turning in a ticket, what's the best way to do it, how to plan out the money, all of those things. Hello, welcome in. Ain't nobody gonna know I'm rich, period. You gonna know, you gonna feel like I got a promotion at work. That's what you gonna feel like. But it's a person that can actually do it for you. So, like, in some states, California being one of them, you have to show your face to give the ticket, to get the money or whatever. But there are actually loopholes depending on which lotto you do, where you can also sign it over and have that attorney go get it for you. So they're doing it in your name. Or you turn it over into a trust name. So that's not your name. You get what I mean? So you have, if you truly want to do it a different way, it's good. And let me tell you something why I'll be fine. Because I know I told my people since, listen, when I win the lotto, the text message is going to come from this phone, the original number, and all it's going to say is go to your nearest airport and bring your passport. Don't bring nothing else because we throwing these phones in the ocean as soon as we get where we're going. That's number one. If you ask me a question back, it's going to be too late. I'm already going to be done flush my phone down the toilet. It's over. Get to the airport. We'll talk when we get there. That's it. They just gonna think we won the lotto. That's it. I'm sorry, not the lotto. They're gonna think we got promoted because none of us are broke. So if we did something different, they'd be like, "Oh, they finally did it. they
Look, they
finally,
finally.
yeah, they finally got off their money and did something." Don't worry, guys.
Like I done found me a rich African out there.
That's gonna be my lie. I'm gonna say I got a rich African boo, and I'm cheating on my
Hmm.
husband. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I
I
I'm a
gotta
be then got married, y'all. I's married now.
for real.
period.
I'm
Yes, but we heard
available.
from her today. You okay? You can inbox me if you need to. I could check it on the other phone if it's something wrong. Text me and I'll respond. Um, okay, girls, let's get into the show. Now, TikTok, don't say I did not spend time with you. When I'm looking down, Raquel, man the station. Remind them I'm not just only looking at YouTube. I'm reading a story and I'll turn around when I could turn around. Type one, don't be typing in here, start no drama while I turn around. I need the class and courtroom to behave. Okay, here we go. Can't do it.
Mhm.
Can't keep up with people. You can wear a costume, yes, but in California, you have to give your name also. So the costume ain't gonna help, especially with a name like mine. Everybody knows my name. It's not. It's not a
Girl, mine too. Mine is Rashonda Wells.
right.
Like, come on.
It's
Right.
like I'm a
That's
movie
different.
star.
Hey, Drake. They just asked about you. Piping just asked about you. Mess. She want to make sure you okay. Look at that. Look at God right there. Okay, so court is now in session. Tonight we have a husband who stole the honeymoon funds to cosplay Michael Jackson. We have a gym cheater who caught more than motivation. Do people cheat at the gym a lot?
Yep.
Uh, a woman debating luxury life versus genetics.
What?
Somebody must be ugly. So you date, you got to be in love and he ugly or a luxury life and you don't like him? Child, we finna see. Let's just see. And a wife who discovered her husband's mosquito bites came with a whole man named Josh. I'll give you a
Go to
tip.
bed.
Not mosquito bites. It's bed bugs. Okay, let's read the disclaimer and then we'll get started. Okay,
Not that's bed bugs.
it was bed bugs. Who says that? These men be some lying
I'm
motherfuckers.
hollering.
I can't. Okay, here we go. This show is for commentary, entertainment, education, laughter, gasp, and definitely some side eyes. Reminding ourselves that your life may actually be going pretty well, allegedly. I think we just had a conversation. All of us are doing pretty well. We can still afford to go to the fair for a $10 corn dog, okay? So we're good. All opinions expressed are comedic commentary and reactions based on publicly submitted stories. Please do not harass, threaten, stalk, summons, um, threaten to baptize with holy water, or place anybody in a glass jar. Okay, now let's begin. Case number one. I think you guys should start reading some of these stories too. Shit.
Okay.
I do. I can send it right to you. Okay, here we go. Case number one. He stole the honeymoon funds to become Michael Jackson. Your 55-year-old.
I'm sorry. Okay. Bye,
That's why we want
Felicia.
to fucking mute y'all. We trying to be serious. Jesus.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Why?
here we go. My husband is 55 years old. I'm 39. He's a good man, but he makes selfish decisions. My case in point, we were married in a courthouse. I wanted a big wedding. We couldn't afford it, so I agreed to save our money for a decent honeymoon. I started driving for Uber so I could have extra pocket change to put in our honeymoon account. Aw. We cut back on eating out so we could save to put in our honeymoon account as well. we didn't we didn't have a lot saved, about $2,000, but we were adding what we could when we could each month. Commendable. I checked the I checked the balance and it's $148. I asked him what happened to the money. My 55-year-old husband purchased a vintage Michael Jackson
No,
thriller
he didn't.
jacket and leather pants to wear to the Michael Jackson movie. He bought a glove and a black fedora hat from Amazon. My fat ass 55-year-old husband bought glitter socks and boots to wear to the Michael Jackson movie.
Mm-mm.
We can't go on our honeymoon because he wanted to cosplay Michael Jackson. He told me I should understand this is an iconic moment.
Oh, wow.
I agree, but he didn't buy me anything. I feel betrayed that he stole the money out of our account. And he's not taking my concerns seriously. Am I overreacting?
No.
Mic drop. Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
You're not overacting at all. That would be, I would be
Bro,
exiting that relationship
That
because
part.
that's selfish.
saying.
Like you
Fuck
not in the movie,
overreacting. You're
sir. You're not going to the
underreacting.
premiere or nothing. You're going to the movies to watch that. So after you watch that at the movies, then what are you going to do? Hang it
But
up somewhere? Like we would not be in the relationship no more.
fuck a
That's
honeymoon. It's a
God telling
divorce.
you. Yeah, God, that's God telling you right there that He's not ready to be a husband, to
Okay.
be your
Okay.
husband. To be, he might be somebody else's husband, but not yours.
Sound
Yeah.
like he Michael husband.
But I
That would
thought,
piss me off.
yeah. So comment says you could wear a costume. Okay, get a divorce. No, not overreacting. No comments here. Thank you for the taps. Don't forget to get your daily heart me. Listen, this is what I feel. I don't understand because I thought that girls especially get married to older men for security, money.
Mm-mm.
Right.
At 55, you are damn near ready to retire. So you should be like an empty nester, have proper, like you didn't even pay for a wedding, so you should have been able to immediately go on a honeymoon. So hey, dumb girl, no offense, but why would you get with somebody that you could struggle with? Because to me, that's struggling. I don't
That
understand.
is.
They have
And
costumes
she's
on
settling for yet less. She's settling.
She's settling a bunch because do you think he going before you? Because why you with him? 39 is a very ripe age. That's a very ripe age because you too should be out of school, enjoying life, traveling with your friends. have a husband that could do things. Well, I guess he could do things. He just don't want to do them with you. He didn't even ask you if you wanted to be Janet
Mm.
or Diana Ross or
I was just about to say our Diana Ross.
like that's crazy as hell. He spent the whole thing on the a jacket, $2,000. There's more to the story. That's all it was on here. Mhm. I
Mm.
don't understand though because
You spent all my money for a fucking movie for a man that's already gone.
I want to know now. Maybe this might be just me, but how is this the iconic moment? It's
Where?
a
Well,
For who?
a lot of people did feel like that was an iconic moment. This movie
why?
coming out, but
Why?
sir, I don't know, like real diehard Michael Jackson fans. That's just how they feel. I could see if Michael Jackson was alive and you was going to his concert,
Or
then
if
yeah,
Janet was touring with the movie, or if it was in select cities and the family was going to be there,
yeah,
like something like that.
you was going to go meet the family and take picture with the boy, the nephew that was playing Michael Jackson. Like
Hmm.
you went to the movies and watched it like everybody else.
Very immature.
I'll be calling the police because I'll be like, I'm gonna call the
You
police.
can't call them
Because you done stole from us.
You stealing? You stole from me, sir, and I'm about to catch a case. So I'm gonna call the police on myself. Like y'all need to get here in the next 5 minutes.
Because that was her money.
That
Hmm.
was their money.
No, it was hers because he wasn't putting up shit. She was.
She says they both put up with. She says she drives for Uber to make extra. We both were adding what we could each month.
So
Yeah,
then
I didn't add to that for you to think that you Michael Jackson, and then a fat Michael Jackson at that. You talk about he overweight. Like, sir, you could have got a
That
T-shirt
ass
like
wasn't
everybody
on
else. You could have got a T-shirt like everybody else.
I don't care what you would have got because the only thing that sound like you missing is the damn Jerry curl, which leads me to
For
believe what
real.
state are you in that you probably already got it in your damn head. And how would it take you months to save up $2,000? And you went and blew it like that? If it takes us 2 months or months to save $2,000, to me that's even more reason why I would be angry. Not Detroit. um, to me that makes it even worse that you spent the money because it's not easy for us to save money. So why
Yeah,
would
and
you?
that's why she needs to go on and just cut her losses right now. Like he's not a benefit to you at all, man. You that God is letting you know right there he's not a benefit to you. He's not a provider either. Girl, get on.
I'm with you, ma'am. They have 152 million Michael Jackson movies, so ain't shit iconic about this. They have a way of making people believe shit, and it
Hmm.
just
to
makes sense.
spend their dumb ass money.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. You could have went to Michael to see Michael Jackson when you was younger, sir. You missed that. So it ain't no reason.
I'm
That's your fault
hollering.
if you didn't get to go. It's
Girl,
people that I wish I would have went. It's people I would have wished I went to go see before they passed away, like
yeah,
Prince. But
sure.
I ain't about to go out and buy no little one of Prince's outfits. First of all, I know I can't fit that shit because I'm big and he was little and petite. But still, I'm gonna buy me a Prince T-shirt and
Oh
have
my
my
god.
drink at the movies and call it a day. Shit,
Mm. Y'all think they
these
could
men
ever
is something
redo Purple
else,
Rain?
Do
huh?
we think what?
They could ever redo Purple Rain?
No.
No.
I think they better never,
I
ever,
wouldn't even let
ever,
them.
ever,
I was about to say they
ever
better not
touch
even
that movie
try it. They better not even try it. Like,
I
even
don't
though people
believe
say
it.
that was a low budget movie and all that, I love Purple Rain. No
I
matter
love that
when
movie.
it come
Oh my
on
goodness.
TV, I'm watching Purple Rain. Just like the Michael Jackson movie, The Dream, whatever
Mhm.
the
I like
one
that.
when it was like the 5 series, American Dream. Was
Uh-huh.
that the name?
Uh-huh.
That one was the best Michael Jackson movie. I mean, the Jackson movie right there.
I
Yeah,
think
They
so
didn't
well.
even
too.
need
It
to
was
do
the
it
most
over.
authentic.
Yeah, they didn't
The more
even
you
need
make
to do it
something like
over.
a home movie, the more it has an authentic feel. No, who would play
Every
him?
time they try to do some shit over, just
Who would
let you
play
know who need
Apollonia?
a check.
Who would play Apollonia? Who would play the time? Every intricate detail has to be there. Who would play the
Well,
dad?
I tell them I know the dance step to I'm a sex shooter. I know the
I'm hollering.
choreography.
I am hollering. And you
Motherfuckers
bet
on
not.
tonight.
And you bet not audition. And you bet not.
Like
I,
I can teach y'all the choreography.
somebody would have
You
to
know,
dear Nikki hump the floor and everything. Mm-mm. And you got to
they
do the
could never. It be certain stuff they have to leave alone. In that Purple Rain, no, I would be pissed off if they
mm-hmm,
remade that. I wouldn't even
mm-hmm.
go see it
I wouldn't
because I'm
go.
like y'all playing in our face.
Yeah, I wouldn't go at all. Mm-mm. There could never be another prince. Okay, so Miss Lady, ma'am, no, you're not overreacting. No, you're not
On the leave.
the
On the
advice.
leave.
She said it. So he's an idiot. Leave him. Sorry, man. Just don't answer. You don't have that. That's crazy as hell. At the age of 55, you making decisions like this that impacted that girl. You didn't think about her feelings at all. And the honeymoon that y'all are supposed to experience as if you were going to shake Michael Jackson's hand yourself. And that was more important than your honeymoon. Then you did it behind your wife's back. You are
Right.
scum. Like, no,
And that's
no.
to tell you how the rest of this marriage is going to play out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because first of all, you're supposed to be taking care of her because you older than her. So the mere fact that you can't, now we see why. Because you do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God let her know he's not a provider. Everything that a husband is supposed to be, he's showing you that he's not. Like
Yep.
God is putting he's putting the red flags in front of your face right now. So if you stay with him, you can't say nothing about it because God showed you the signs. He showed you.
I
Yep.
saw the signs. I opened up my eyes and saw the signs. I got a song for
And
all
ain't no
your
coming
bullshit.
back. Yeah, it ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no I'm sorry or nothing. I'm sorry, Sue, sir, that I'm gonna be exiting out of your life. You
Too
no
old to
longer
defend
fit in my
herself like for real.
schedule. Bye
Oh.
bye, sir.
Okay, next story, because they don't have sense. Okay. They don't have sense. Okay, next story. It is rather short as well. Gym motivation. Tur- Gym motivation turned into herpes. You cheated
Oh
to
my gosh.
you cheated to inspire your baby mama and got caught with a lifetime membership. Let's see what happened. I had a health scare and I changed my diet and gradually went to exercise at the gym to address it. I told my baby mama to come with me. She refused because she had the baby, but my aunt lives next door and she's always available to watch our infant. Angie is lazy. Okay. Instead of trying to work on herself, she'd rather change her hair or makeup. Like that's impressive to me. I don't know it was about you, whistle dick. I told her I thought of other people when we have X because I wanted to inspire her to get into the gym. She refused. She blamed her job, the baby, the household chores. Anything was more important than working out with me. In the meantime, I see sisters at the gym working hard, and that's attractive to me. One woman is larger than my baby mama, but seeing excuse me, seeing her work on herself turned me on. I introduced myself and we exchanged numbers. Long story short, I caught herpes from the gym bitch and I need a way to tell my baby mama to get checked without her knowing that I cheated. I need your advice.
Dang.
Mic drop. So I would just like to say this before you guys start. This is what I would like to say. Listen to me loud and clear. He had a problem with her not being as concerned about her health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is not being disciplined enough to keep your sorry ass dick out
Hmm.
of people also health. Now you got so her gaining weight will not impact you at all. It won't do anything to you at all. But you having a lifetime supply of bumps everywhere, and me possibly not even want to have another kid with you, be with you, nothing, because you're an infectious disease. Sounds like somebody wasn't exactly healthy, now were they? Okay,
Mm.
go. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Because people always want to talk about somebody being fat, and they be the ones sniffing something up their nose, sticking their dick and pussy everywhere. That's health too. And that could take you out.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, she's
It ain't.
lazy.
I mean, he don't. It's not nothing you could say, sir. You can't say nothing but tell her the truth. There's no way around that.
He's playing with her
Take
life.
your losses.
Yes.
Yeah, take your losses. Go on and get your divorce and go be with somebody else that you find attractive that's
Wait,
at the gym.
is this one a baby mama? Or, yeah, this one is a baby mama. This is not a wife. And on TikTok, they said he's playing with her life, and that's a dangerous game. Very dangerous. The hell were you
Well,
thinking? It's so
okay.
many things that women
Wait, what happened?
wait. It's so many things that women can even get that men can carry it to them only, and the man don't even get the shit. That's ridiculous to me. Cheating is far worse. You got a problem with her gaining weight after the baby. Your problem. That, and then you're gonna say something like changing her hair and her makeup, and like that's gonna impress you. Maybe she did it too for herself, bitch.
Mm.
I don't like that. Cause now look at you, and you're not my husband. Get out. How about that?
Yeah, if that's just a baby mama, you could have just left.
Exactly. You didn't have to cheat. And if the baby is still an infant, so you wanted her to have snapback, and because she didn't have snapback, welcome in Trika again. Because she didn't have snapback, now you got a problem with her. You didn't even give her time. I wonder how old the baby is, because what are you, infant until what is really considered an infant? 3 months? 6 months?
Yeah,
That's
Hell,
like
not even.
three
into the
months.
first year. Shit.
I thought so. But what I'm saying is like infant, like where a man would even
That's
say,
like 3 months. Yeah, like three
yeah.
months, up to
Because
three
once they start
months.
crawling and stuff like that, they're still an infant, but you just start calling it a baby at that point. For him to
Yeah.
Okay.
acknowledge as an infant, that's why I'm thinking that. But she
Mm.
already back at work, cleaning up, doing all the house chores and everything like that.
You
So
sound like a selfish son of a bitch, and fuck you.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
I'm so sick of y'all needs trying to be met when y'all act like y'all is A1 okay, and we lie to you every day.
Hmm.
Your
right.
penis probably ain't even big enough to make the girl want to think about her fucking stomach.
And who's to know what it even looks like? She could have just been a size 8, and now she's thick in a size 12, or her stomach didn't immediately go back down. She could have had pregnancy issues. We don't know nothing dealing with him, because if the words that he's using is very interesting to me. She refuses. She blames her job. So she's already back at work. But you such a man that she needs to impress. Why she at work? She shouldn't have to work the whole
Yeah,
first
she
year.
probably, and if she, exactly, because I was about to say, when you have little babies like that, you don't get no sleep. They're waking up every 2 hours and everything because they have to eat. And a lot of times, I ain't saying all fathers, they don't help with that. That be on the mom. So I don't even know how moms do it that go back after they 6 weeks. I don't even know how they function to go back to work. I remember when Elijah went back to work, I was like, how are you doing this? She was like, I'm literally running on fumes. Like she used to fall asleep at work.
And he's saying not only she refuses. She blames her job, the baby, house chores. Anything is more important than working out. Everything he just named is
Yeah,
actually
he's
important. So
selfish.
that's why I'm like, y'all not picking up on the shit he's saying. This is crazy.
No, I'm picking up.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't like it.
she should have been gone too. Like it ain't girl. If you don't leave him alone and let him go be and do what he want to do, let him be out in the
But
streets.
she don't know that. Remember, this is him telling us. So he wants to
Oh
know.
yeah,
Remember, he's writing in. He
what he can say. It's nothing you can say but tell her the truth. How you gonna say you got herpes?
without you want us to help you figure out a way to tell her that you have herpes without you admitting that you cheated. So you're a liar too. Blood of Jesus.
We're
Mm.
not gonna be able to help you lie, baby.
For real.
Now I can help you tell the truth. And the best way to do it is just say, hey, babe, it's time for us to go get our testing just to make sure we straight.
She just had a baby. She already had hers.
I was just about to say, it's
Damn.
hers gonna be clean.
Yeah, hers gonna be clean.
Well, if he wasn't
So it's
active
no
at
other
the
way you could have it, sir. I don't understand. So just tell her you got it. Once you tell her you got it, she's already gonna know
Well,
that you
you
cheated.
know what? I take that back. He can't. It could. Herpes could be dormant inside you for
a
years,
long
and
time and you don't know
yeah,
it.
it could be dormant, and that could be the only lie that he could use.
That's
But
not
I
a
I mean,
lie
it's
mean,
though.
depending
He
on.
could
No, I'm
this
saying
person
it
is
is a lie.
probably
If
being
it,
more recent than his. He
my
can't
yeah,
just
point is
because
the
it don't
girl
that.
sound
But
at
like
the
I'm just
gym
saying
might
that's
have
the
not
only thing he.
necessarily gave him herpes because herpes is something you can see. So you fucked her and you saw all them bumps. You saw that irritation.
maybe you didn't look.
What the fuck?
You know, men be nasty. Well, not all men. A lot of men are just nasty. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing he can lie and say is he had it a long time ago. But I still, if I was a baby mama, I would still be like, F you. Like, I wouldn't believe it. I would not believe
No,
it.
no. So the comment says, "Well, you want to have a baby, both get BD test and go from there." It's too late now. They already the baby here. It's an infant. They can't wait till they want to have another baby. He got to tell her now. It's no way around telling her now. What I will hope is that you don't tell her now and then try to act confused about where it came from, or go do some research and be talking about, well, it could have lied dormant since that time I had sex when I was 14. Sir, you got it from your herpes hoochie. Okay? Tell the truth and accept it. And hope that she's okay. Because she's the one in postpartum. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about her. With all of this stuff on her head, because when you said she refuses and not one of these things, did you say, I do those things too and I still go to the gym, so I really want her to come with me so we could bond together? And the only reason you went to the gym is because you had a health issue. You had a health scare. You didn't voluntarily go on your own. The health got scared into you, not her. Because you're not acting no better and she just had a health
He-
scare too. She had a whole
He's
baby.
just trying to justify his cheating. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit.
It don't work for me. It don't work for me, child. I don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're mean. I don't like you. Let's see. Don't the B read the comments before? You got to write that again. I don't know what that means. Read the one before that. Nowadays, you need to have your man wear a condom. I didn't need to read that. I overstand. But the comments are on the screen.
I'm
If
so weak.
y'all want to read all the comments, please do so.
Mm-mm.
There you
It's
go.
so funny.
Make it even bigger for you. Thank you. Uh, thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Okay, next story. Let's see. Let's see. Do I choose luxury or risk an autistic child? What the fuck? Okay, let's read it. I found a quiet, studious, wealthy 22-year-old black man. I'm 31. We met at a museum exhibit. He was dressed very well. He even wore an ascot. What's an ascot? Hold on. I don't remember what an ascot is. I can see.
Why I think it's a
Ascot.
skirt.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, so it's the tie. It's the wider tie. Is an ascot. That's the wider tie. I'm like, I know
Oh,
it's
okay.
something very, very Denzel Washington. Very. I need to understand his words so I can read the rest of this story. You see how easy
Okay.
that was, kids? Don't understand something or know what it is, you use your expensive devices to look it up. And the crowd goes, wow. It's just that easy. Okay, here we go.
I'm hollering.
Okay, let's see. He was there with his employees. I approached, made him smile, and months later, we are together. He doesn't talk a lot, but he is very interested in what I have to say. If I wanted to go somewhere, he would say okay and we'd go. He spent money all the time. His employees took me shop his employees took me shopping and upgraded me from a Bratz doll to a refined black Barbie. Okay. He invited me to his home to meet his family. They're all quiet because they're all autistic, with careers and employees who do everything for them. My great grandfather became rich in the oil industry. The in laws are mentally stable, but the mother, the sister, the grandmother, and my boyfriend are on the spectrum. I, I took his virginity and he likes me a lot. Her, the pocketbook. I know pregnancy is on the menu before marriage, but I'm afraid that we may have an autistic child. Do I settle for a comfortable life just with a special child, or do I move on? Okay, let me say this before I mic drop. Don't play with this topic and don't be funny with the responses. I cannot control TikTok. I am talking to my people. So let's talk about it for real. Because I can't control what the comments say. But this is a good conversation. Hell, it could happen. But I say they
It
got more
happens
damn
every
sense
day.
than most people. Shit. Um, so I have a question, a hanker. Oh, the handkerchief type. So I have a question to the mothers. Aren't there tests that you can get done that will tell you if you're like what
Not for being on a spectrum. No.
okay. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Second question. If you knew that something like this existed, do you think that it would make sense to get the blood testing done? Like back in the day where they used to do it to make sure you were not related or your blood didn't sickle cell, all of the things. Do you think it would be more responsible before she makes a decision to get all of the work done that you can do so she can make an informed decision?
No, I don't think that she got to do that. Hell, she see everybody is on the spectrum. What she need to do blood test for?
No.
You taking a
Both to get
big.
blood to see if anything else exists. Like I said, sickle cell, all the other things that could happen. Do
I
you
mean,
think
yeah, you can do that, but how many people really do that?
it's not
But if
about how
you see that,
you do it? What will
no,
you
I'm just saying. Well, no, I don't think she has to do that. But if as for the spectrum, I would say that it's right in front of your face. So you're playing Russian roulette. If you want to have a child, just because if you have a child with on the spectrum, just know that you just because it don't matter how much money you got, unless you got enough money to be having nannies and all them people 24/7, that's gonna be a hard job for the rest of your life. And you don't know the severity of that child if they do, like if they're diagnosed with being on the spectrum. So if I
okay?
was her, I would really think about that. I would really, really think about that. And you seeing more than half of them is on it, like,
Yeah, let me read the list to you again. Let me read the list. They're all okay because they're unexpected. Okay, so the great grandfather became rich in the industry. The in-laws are mentally stable, but the mother, the sister. So it looks like never mind. I'm sorry. The mother, the sister, the grandmother, and then the boyfriend. I was gonna say it's all the girls, but her boyfriend as well. So a male as well. So the sis,
I
so
would
the
I
mother,
wouldn't if I seen that in my face, I wouldn't. I can say that because my child is on the spectrum.
yes,
If
yes,
I would, if I could see and I know that your family that runs in your family, it would be an easy no for me. A easy no. And I love my son with all my heart. But
of course.
that would be an easy no. Like that's very hard.
Let me ask you:
It's very hard.
would your no be a no if you had a rich husband who could provide you all the help that you need? Would your answer still be no?
Yeah, because I just because the world we live in now,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
have all the rich nannies and stuff in the world, but they
Mhm.
not gonna be able to be there for him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
He still got to go to school and kids teasing kids and all that stuff. No, it
Yeah.
still wouldn't matter.
And that's fair. Those are real answers. I want the real answers. Okay. Um, can you know how people do they pull the sperm out of the man and the egg outside of the girl. Can you test those before you
No,
put it okay. Um
it's no kind of test you can do for you being autistic. They keep saying just think they saying they don't even really know how you get it. But
I
I really do think it come from the
think it's from the
man.
vaccination.
Yeah,
Vaccination.
yeah. But just think when we grew up, we it wasn't a really thing like a spectrum back then. But if y'all think about it,
It's
it just
because
wasn't
we haven't
diagnosed back
diagnosed it
then.
yet.
We didn't. It wasn't diagnosed back then. The
No
only
kids
people
were
that we
made that way.
seen, yeah, the only people that we seen was the like kids that was Down syndrome or
Right.
the other ones. I don't want to say the word, but
Right,
are the
right.
other ones. Yeah, so that was it. But just think of the badass kids that would be now we know that are stemming and all that stuff, and we just thinking that they crazy.
Yep. Yep. It's
So
very true.
it was back then. We just it wasn't diagnosed, but I do feel like now they said out of one in every 30 child, I mean, one in every 30 kids are
Children,
diagnosed. Yeah, are diagnosed. One in every 30, whatever how you say it,
one in
shoot.
30.
One, yeah, are
That's a
diagnosed.
huge number.
And that's a lot. That's a lot. Just think how many kids now you see that's on the spectrum. And I do think that it has to do with the food that we're ingesting now and everything. So we can't really say where it's coming from. But I would say that if I was her, I would really think about that. Oh, I don't know. Did she say how old she was?
Yes. So the boy is 22, she's 31.
No. Hell no.
Hell no for me.
You see, I'm like, hell no. Hell
I'm
no.
sorry. I can't do. I
Wait just
grew
a
up in
second.
the
Hold on
field.
one second. Welcome in everybody on TikTok. If you haven't already, please get your daily heart me, share, and tap the screen, if you will. Um, okay. I'm sorry, baby. What was you saying?
Due to the fact that I just grew up in this field, it would just be a no for me. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna take those type of chances.
for
Exactly what
real.
they would treat your child.
I would tell people all the time, tell it's the hardest job I ever had in my life. Like it's stressful to where days I just be crying because it's literally nothing you can fucking do about it. And sometimes I don't know what to do to calm him down or just stuff that he does. I don't know what to do. And I had my son, I was 38, turned 39 the next month. So I was an older mom too. Hell
Mhm.
no, I would not do that if I knew there
Welcome.
was even a slight chance. I'd have been like, no, hell no. So
So
I
my
think she needs to really think twice.
So if I were going to give her my advice would be like the second part of your advice. That's why I ask you if you had a staff and all of those things, because
Mm-mm.
sometimes people think you could throw money at a problem and that will fix it. And the reality is, we, despite us, it hasn't. Those are two different buckets. Just because you say, I'll give myself as an example. I never want to have a kid that's fat. I'm going to do everything I can so that my kid is healthy and all of the things if I can, right? Why? Because the world is not nice. Thank you so
Right.
much. The world is cruel. It has nothing to do with my acceptance and my love and I'm the small part of the bucket. I'm the small part of the bucket because you're not going to be with me forever. You're going to leave and cleave and want your own life and have all of these things. And as best as I can prepare you, I need to prepare you before I even birth you. And that comes with a lot of tough decisions. Me and cousin was talking about that earlier because there are even some women who do get pregnant and then they get information that it's a very high chance something could be wrong with the baby. I will never look at a woman who tells me I decided not to do it because even the chance of it, and I know it, if that shit happens, I'm going to feel terrible. I'm not the one who have to live with this decision I'm making. My baby will have to live with this decision that I'm making. So I get it. And to me, that's the loss of a child as well. I just don't think people take it the full scope into consideration, like you
They
said.
don't, yeah, they don't take it into consideration because they never dealt with it. They
Right.
never dealt with it. If you dealt with it, or you seen somebody that is dealing with it in real time, then you would think different. But
Mm.
it, like, some people probably think I'm sad, that I'm fucked up for saying what I said. But I
Could you
deal
be
with
fucked
this
up?
every single, huh?
How could you be fucked up for what you said? I don't
Oh,
understand.
you know how people are, just like, oh, you wouldn't have had him. No.
Don't come over here with that shit. Please don't. Because mothers and women and fathers, you have the right to tell your feelings. Those are valid feelings. This is the shit people thinking in their head that they don't say out loud.
And they
And
don't say out
you
loud. You know, I
to
don't
say
have no
it,
filter,
somebody
so
can
I'm
help.
gonna tell the truth.
But
I'm
if
gonna
you
tell
just
the
say
truth
it,
all the
somebody can
time.
help you. If you just say it, you'll find that more people will turn around and say, I understand how you feel. And we want to be understood and we want to be supported. But if you don't tell me how you really feel, I can't support you. It's not a fuck thing my sisters and the people around me can't tell me about how motherhood does them, or how dating does them, or how when we gain weight, lose too much weight. I mean, anything. If you don't have people you could call and talk to like that, I'm sorry. I really am, because I can't imagine not being able to call and tell my fucking truth and say it exactly how I want to. I don't feel good today.
Exactly.
I'm mad at this. I'm mad at this. Life is hard. I'm tired. It wasn't fucking supposed to be like this. And the next day I'll be like, okay, I'm fine. Anybody want to go for sushi? That's how I felt yesterday. And I have a right to be tired. Parents got a right to say, I don't like this fucking kid today because the kid is cutting up. That's a whole human. And it's that you don't like
And
the thing.
just think, people have to think how the fucking regular kids is now. Just think how the regular
Quote
kids that's
unquote
not
regular,
adults,
by the way.
yeah, quote unquote regular, and then just think, add special needs on it, spectrum,
The
and all that.
uncontrollable things. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, that is a lot to deal with. And like I said, my son is high functioning and he's a lot to deal with.
Right.
I will sometimes, I'm telling you, sit in my car and just start crying.
It's okay.
Then when I get everything out, I'll be like, well, bitch, you got to do it. So there ain't nothing that you can do but do it. So get your cry
But
out
do y'all
and
know
go
for
about your
certain
day.
women? Do y'all know that I have women? I don't know. Maybe it's just the world. You see all of these things going on. It's days that I've been talking to cousin or my mom about how proud I am of my niece and nephew who I co-raised, my godchildren who I haven't missed anything for. And I'm just bursting into tears. Like, I don't want them to go into the world. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if I didn't prepare them? I remember that time I told them they couldn't have a fucking sucker. I think I said it mean. I didn't mean to say it like that, child. This shit is hard. When you love your kids, and
Hmm.
it is hard. So don't be so hard on yourself, whatever your truth is. But child, I done burst into tears and called and apologized for shit I didn't even fucking do. Just because you just feel like, I wonder if I would have did this, if they would have did that, or it's hard. So, in a nutshell, ma'am, hello, baby. A little bit. If you, I say no. I say no also. Thank you so much. I say no also because I didn't see in here where you said you loved him either. You said everything that he did for you, the things that he's supplying to you. You love that he was a yes person, and it's because he's autistic and everybody does everything for him. I think that that's going to eventually get on your nerves because you want a man. You like this for right now because it's new, but you wait until maybe you need to make a decision for the baby and you going to. Why are you talking about a baby before you talking about this man want to marry you? Tell us you a gold digger without telling us you a gold digger. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't like you. You're a gold digger. That is the easiest way to get out of questions sometimes. You reverse Uno the shit. Anyway, I think we answered her enough. Do you want me to go back in and reply to this one, Rose? You
Yeah, that's fine. What did it say?
want me to respond to this one and tell her what you said?
That's fine.
Okay. You know some of them we do. So this one, oh God, I will. So, ma'am, you should be thinking. Thank you. You should be thinking about marriage before you think about that anyway. That's first of all. Second, first of all, you're not even intrigued about learning what their world is like, nothing like that. Like that's a space that you have to love to be in it, even as somebody that works with them, adopts them, and all of those things. I don't feel the vibe from you. I
What
don't.
did it say?
I just don't like this. She says, like, okay, she was like, he doesn't talk a lot and he's very interested in what I have to say. If I want to go somewhere, we will go. He spends money on me all the time. His employees took me shopping and upgraded me from a Bratz doll to a black Barbie. Like everything was, and then why did you have to throw in there the great grandfather became rich through the oil industry? Why do we need to know that? Everything is about money and
Oh yeah.
him
Mm-hmm.
doing what you want him to do. I don't like that. That's just me though,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, because girl, it ain't going to be all about you when you have a kid if they have things that you are 31 years old, child. And she took his virginity.
So all I'm saying is, are you sure you're not already on the spectrum with the family? I'm just saying.
That's his
You something. You something.
She said, I took his virginity and he likes sex a lot. I know pregnancy is on the menu, but you trying to secure the bag to me. Like, you're not trying
Yeah,
to even
that's
be a
exactly what
wife.
she doing. It. She gonna be in for a rude awakening when that child. I'm telling you, girl, you gonna be in for a rude awakening.
I don't like it. Or the child isn't welcome in Thai, or the child isn't, and you just don't have the skill set to do these things. Because why are you trying to date somebody who's 22 anyway? Red flag number one, he's 22 and then not even a manly 22. Girl, what color are you? Because why did you need to tell us that
I
he's black?
was just about to say that.
Oh
What race was
my
she? I was just about to say she can't be black. She can't be black. But
Mm-mm.
then you know what? I can't even put nothing past some of the black
And
people
you
now because
cannot.
I was just
But
about to
no, no,
say
no.
because
But
when
why
it
would she
comes to
need
the
to call out that
money,
he's black? She said, I found a quiet, studious, wealthy 22-year-old black man. Why did she need to call out he was black if she was black? That's the only reason that I
oh
called.
yeah, she
That
probably
was
ain't
the
in
first
that could be a whole nother story
issue.
time because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media and it's Caucasian women or like Funky Diamond would say, whitefish that be out there to get black men and it's like they have classes to help each other get rich
I saw
black
that.
men.
Real
From
shit.
from the sister, the big sister telling the younger sister or something.
Yes, did you see
Did
that
y'all see
thread?
those texts? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and when I read
Those
that, and
texts
I was just,
are
I
crazy.
couldn't even get the only thing I was just like, I'm not surprised, but I can't even get mad at the women because the black men fall for it. So I've seen a
Yo,
lot of black men
actually,
that
I found it
huh?
very interesting how well a black woman's motherfucking intuition is, because it seems
Mm-hmm.
like everything I read, I was like, check that off. I've said that before. Check that off. I've said that before. It's like we have formulated how it really looked in their conversations about this, and it was literally like a menu, and it really went that way. I was like, and they told us we was crazy and bitter, and then bitches jumped in on the shit too, like black women is just jealous of us, we don't talk like that, except you motherfucking do.
Remember, we talk, get them to act like Shanae because because they'll do that and he'll see how she is and he'll come back to you. But they always will be, yeah, that's what she said. They'll always be attracted to black women, but
Yeah,
get her to act ghetto and act like Shanae so he can see the true side of her and he'll come back to you.
y'all, I'm telling you, did you see it turn down? I'm gonna share it with you. I saw it on Instagram, I think, but
I
it
seen it
said,
on Instagram too. I
yeah,
seen it on
okay.
Instagram.
Texts were leaked about I think it was an older sister talking to a younger sister, and she was saying like, I'm ready to meet my rich black man now. And the text
I'm ready
message
to rich
said,
my rich husband like yours because that the sister got a rich NFL black.
but the one that stood out the most for me is ironically the same one my twin just said. High five. It was, they'll always love the black woman, but basically,
Hmm.
if you feel like a friction, get us to act like Shanae, and then that'll
Yep.
make them come back with them. So listen, ladies, okay? When I be telling y'all, sometimes it's not good to give them what they want. I know you want to go off, but learn how to go off in a way that you drop your fucking voice and you say shit like, nigga, I will. See, you got to know your tone. The tone matters because that all of it is communication. You can say that same thing, tone it down a bit, take half the cuss words out, replace it with smart words, and then now guess what? You piss them off. Do you know how many people I pissed off by staying calm? And I told him the same
Or
thing.
just being quiet, or just being quiet and not saying nothing.
Option. That's another option, twin. Everything don't require reaction or you to be like, I beat your okay. Like that's not even true all the time because too many people been getting their ass thinking they finna do something. But anyway, it's on there. I'm gonna see if I could find it. I saw it like last week. But anyway, our ruling for her is this just triggered those things. So I say no. Like the autistic part is that's the least of the concerns. The biggest is that you nowhere in there said you love him, what you do for him, why you like him, and you talking about motherhood, girl. But I thought only we had babies just to keep a man. Now let's see. Last case, case number 4. Here we go. It's the last case, y'all. My husband's mosquito bites came with a man named Josh. The Airbnb host exposed your husband. Secret vacation boyfriend. Here we go. I received an email that the Airbnb host agreed to issue a partial refund for the bed bug issue at the property.
Oh my
I ignored
God.
it because I thought it was a scam. Because we hadn't booked a property this year. But I remembered my husband being covered in mosquito bites on his neck. I contacted the Airbnb host. I sent her refund back and asked her to meet me via Zoom. So you paid her to meet you via Zoom. Smart. See, more bees with honey than the host told me that she surprised my husband had a wife because he had a Caucasian male booked her property.
Mm.
I was sick. I confronted my husband and he assured me that he's not LGBTQIA. He just likes intimacy with Josh occasionally. We
Oh my
have,
God.
quote unquote, we have a safe play because he's married too. I didn't realize I him in his nose and was until it was stuff coming out in my fist. We have small kids. What do I do?
Leave.
Out of my way.
Yeah, leave. He playing with your life. Leave. It ain't even nothing. Leave. I know you have children and you feel like you want to be a family. Leave. Cause he playing with you. I don't mind people being LGBTQ. I don't have a problem with that at all. Cause whoever make you happy. But don't play in women's face when you know that's not what you really want. I do not like that. They put people's life in danger and all that. Don't play with me. Go be with Josh or whatever his name is. And y'all can live happily ever. We can co-parent together. Our kids can still see us being a unit, but we're not together. Go be with who you really want to be with.
So niece turned down from TikTok said, I agree with her. Her being twin. This your auntie baby. This twin on YouTube. Talk to Rose. So let me read the comments from the last one really quickly. Exactly don't know how they would treat your child. Yes, that's a recap. Of course he likes sex. He's 22. Duh. Exactly. I agree with you, Des, as always, because they worked in the same field. That's it. Be quiet. Period. Divorce immediately. And
It ain't even nothing to say.
to me,
Girl,
it's
you
not.
might.
But
Now that
it's
it
no
ain't you
wait.
no way you could be tired. I mean, be quiet for that. Like I think that I really would try to fight you. And probably do more than fight
No,
because
you
you playing with my
no.
life.
She said she's agreeing with what you said. Remember when you said you can when I was saying you can say it better and you said or be quiet. And then they said yes,
Oh
be quiet.
yeah, no, I'm saying as far as this, I'm thinking back to that man again. I'm like, it couldn't, I couldn't be quiet with this. You know how they be saying be like how we were saying be quiet sometimes. This would be
Yo,
a situation I wouldn't be able to be quiet on. Like this almost requires violence because you're playing with me.
well, she gave it right away, like she said before I knew it. But look, he said we have safe play. He don't even see it as cheating. I'm sorry, adultery. He don't see it as betrayal. He don't see it as none of what it really is. He sees it as play because he's married too. So because this man is married and you married, it makes that okay? I don't understand. Welcome in, Kelby.
That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. But it's so many men. that really do think that way because they allow themselves. Because you can't make me believe that in the pit of your stomach and in your real true heart that you believe that way. Because you let us do something like that and oh, they can't function. But when they do
Yeah,
something
it's just play. I just like, yeah. Well,
and
I
they'll
just
be
like
rational,
being with him.
you ain't playing with nobody. What you're doing is you escaping and enjoying your real life that you want, and you should go and enjoy it. That's what you should go and do. You and Josh should be together, but you and Josh can't be together because y'all want the family life and you want this picture for whatever reason, and you've gotten it on the top of two women's heads that did not deserve for y'all to lie. Go
Yeah,
be
they
two.
can
I'm
have their
so
little
sick of these
lavender
fairy
marriage. You
tale
should have
ass
been able to
men.
tell her.
Can you do
What
lavender
you say,
marriage?
Des?
I'm so sick of these fairy tale living ass men. They live in fucking
Hmm.
fairy tale land. That's all they want to do is la 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 la
That's
and
why you
believe
said
all the
play.
bullshit in their head is correct. I can't stand it.
I don't
The,
either.
the fuck wrong with you, boy? You is
So
over
you
here
literally induce
endangering
this.
all of y'all lives. And you think that shit cute?
So
That's
Ugh.
why
you
I said stuff like this. It requires violence. It ain't no other way around that. You're playing with my life.
and then how do you say I'm not LGBT? I just like intimacy. Intimacy is a connection. That's more than
Right.
just doing it and play. I just like intimacy with Josh occasionally. Occasionally, we have safe play because he's married too.
Well, what is safe play? What is safe play?
I think he means that they escape and enjoy that part of their sexuality occasionally. But that's
I
not
ain't never heard of that
occasionally.
word safe
And
play. I'm gonna have to
occasionally,
ask.
yeah, that's their way of downplaying that they're doing it. Nothing. That's their way of downplaying it.
Girl,
Like, can I
bye.
have safe play with somebody else in? Since we both can have safe play, then.
Yes, can we? Can I go to Jamaica and get a naked wrap massage? Mm-mm. That's crazy as hell. And you done came home with damn bed bugs. You came home with bed bugs and said it was mosquito on bites on your neck. You nasty.
But for him to have come home with bed bugs, that place was like that was infested because he shouldn't have been bit up like that
On his,
fast.
on
And
his
what
neck.
the hell type of
And on
I
his
mean,
intimacy?
neck.
how
I
long
want to
was
know
he
what type of intimacy you was fucking having that landed you with bed bugs. What the fuck was you doing so softly?
Exactly, because bed bugs usually bite people on their arms and stuff,
there?
not
Right.
on
I
your
thought
neck.
so.
I'm
Hey,
confused.
Nick Nick. So I don't have any advice for her because your husband is in love with Josh. You can't be with him. You can't keep your husband. He don't.
Yeah. Go on with Josh and them bed bugs. Go on.
I'm so weak.
Or
You
do
Not
you
or
go
Josh and them
on with
bed
them
bugs.
bed bugs. Go on with them bed
or
bugs.
y'all stay together for the cover because if it's really beneficial to you and you want to stay with him, okay. But I wouldn't touch him no more because he don't even know how to pick a place that don't have bed bugs. Like, what is wrong
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying. If you wanted to have that lavender marriage, which we learned about earlier this year,
you? Right?
then you tell me from the beginning that you want a lavender marriage. Don't make it seem like you want to be with me and then you still out there with Josh and bed bugs. Like, no, don't play with me. I don't know why most men won't just say you want a lavender marriage now. Like, just say it. Some
Because
women
they
we
don't want
see
to
don't
publicly.
care. Yeah, long as you got the money in to take care of their life, some women don't care. Okay, I'll give you that traditional quote unquote marriage when I know that you're gonna be out there with another man, long as you take care of me. It'll be some women that'll be willing to give you that.
It
But you
is,
should let the women know. Yeah, you should let the women know that's not fair for men to do that. That's not fair. I think they
and
should
they
go to
got
jail for that shit. They should really go to jail for that shit.
like fraud.
Yes, they should go
I
to
think so.
jail.
I think so because you changed my life. You gave me something that I have to actively engage with, meaning a kid. I don't have time to. I can't be hurt and then go raise my kids and be hurt and go raise my kids. And I can't legally keep you away from my kids. So I still got to keep dealing with you.
Yeah, like that's
That's
something
why.
that you're gonna need to go through therapy and everything. Just imagine you being with a man that's your husband and you find out that he is bisexual or whatever you want to be. That would take the wind out of my chest. Like I would probably be really at a loss of words, and it's hard for me to be at a loss of words. I wouldn't know
Intimacy
what to
is a
do.
very big word. Intimacy is a very big word to be
It
saying.
is. It
Yeah,
is. Because anybody can have sex, but when you to have intimacy with somebody, you really
right,
connect with them.
right.
That's what people don't understand. You want an intimate relationship with whoever you with. So
Mm.
for you to say you have an intimate relationship, you really love this person.
Because
Y'all
it's
on
your
a deeper
routine person
level.
too. We get together like that's like saying we get together every now and then. So basically, you let it boil up into you till you just can't take it no more. Then y'all figure out a way to get together. So that means when you with me, you always thinking about the next vacation, the next
Yeah, I
opportunity.
could see if he was saying that he like to have sex with men
Right,
because some people can just have sex and it not be nothing
right.
to it. They just have sex. But when you say something is intimate, just like to me, kissing is intimate. Kissing is very
It is.
And
intimate.
I
It's
Especially
cannot
during
very
be
the
kissing
day.
nobody just for the fun of it.
No,
exactly. You're not gonna just be kissing no anybody. You really have to have a connection with their body to be kissing them. So
And then
mm-hmm.
that's
I'm realizing
intimacy.
these
So
men
you
just got issue with condoms. So you mean to tell
yeah.
me you just want to raw dog any and everything you touch because you just gotta feel something? Your ass gonna feel a lot of things. What the fuck?
Right
See,
now,
that's why I
I'm
said
feeling
that would cause that calls for
his nose leaking.
yeah,
And
she did the right thing, but I probably would have tried to pistol whip him or something. Like he gotta get more than the
Not
side.
the pistol with. We cannot say things such nature.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Y'all know how
oh,
I am. Look, I'm like, y'all know how
Jesus.
I am.
at least
We
it's at the
we
end of the
didn't
show,
mean
so
that
it'll
in
be
that
fine
way.
on YouTube anyway. And it didn't do nothing over here. Oh my gosh. Oh man,
Sorry,
I
everybody.
don't
Look, I'm
blame
like,
you,
sorry, everybody.
but I don't
It
blame
would
you
have to be like
for
that.
certain things. Yeah, I don't know because the way that he's also, I don't know that if that's the answer that he gave after I just quickly popped you, and that's the answer you gave. All I could see is my then full self jumping on him because what you still talking like you telling me that you. So basically, I'm interfering in y'all relationship.
Correct.
Hmm.
You know, like what the hell?
Yep. So you can go be with him. Go be with him.
He be coming to divorce court with a gurney and an IV. Yes, that's what needs to happen. You have bi women as well and bi men. So get with each other. And I agree. There's too much acceptance these days.
Yeah, you don't have to hide it
I
no
mean, it's,
more. You
it's
don't
so
have to
much.
hide it.
You don't. You can literally go to these some of these sites like a damn vending machine and get exactly what you want. So why impact somebody else's life like this? And I don't believe all of that. Well, I didn't know until now. No, you don't want to live your truth until now. And I think
Mm.
this is my opinion because there are a lot of LGBTQ men in my family, the ones in my family, all of them except one have a kid. You knew before you had that kid. You knew. You knew. And then you try to lock that woman in. And it's one of them that he didn't ever get to see his kid again after he told that truth. Because
But
it was like,
that's
I
my
loved
thing.
you.
Yeah.
And now I have to
It's
do this. Here's the worst part. Now the son is LGBTQIA and he don't want nothing to do with him still. Because it feels like a betrayal to the
that
person.
is a betrayal.
You
You
have
don't
every
have that's what we saying. You don't have to lie about
and
that
the
now.
whole separate life. You cheated with something I could never do and never give to you. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? So I was some cover up. I was some nobody. No, hell no. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you
with.
better be lucky if you make it to the courthouse because you there. Your family would have probably been making service arrangements for you.
So y'all, she's the one that's asking. So how are we gonna close it out? Because wait. I received it. Yeah, she's the wife is asking. So our final answer is just get a divorce.
Yeah, you need a divorce and a divorce, ma'am.
Should she tell Josh's wife?
Yep.
Yep, yep, yep. I would tell the other wife because she needs to know. She was
I,
in the other wife is in the dark just how she was. She needs to be aware of what's going on. Yeah,
I
she needs to
would.
tell.
She
And
okay.
I
So
wouldn't
this,
even tell her over no phone. I'll be like, ma'am, come meet me somewhere because I got something to tell you.
well, you
And
see,
make
this
I
lady must be about that life because she wanted to meet via Zoom. She didn't do no text. She didn't do no conversation. But
yeah.
here's this is the reason why I would want to say something because both of them are fine, and they probably the both the men, and they probably perfect husbands and all of that because they're getting everything that they want. Once she flips this table over and leaves her husband, now it's going to cause Josh and him to start acting different, and he may start having an attitude with his wife, and she don't know why you got an attitude, why you changing. That is true when they say, oh, your husband mad at you because he broke up with his girlfriend.
Mm,
Welcome in,
mm,
big
mm.
motion. Grab your daily heart. Tap the
If
screen.
that don't piss me off, I
But it
don't know
is
what
true
does.
because you're going through a breakup. It's not necessary the other person did something. You go through a whole fucking breakup, and you can explain why you're going through a breakup with your spouse.
Mm, mm.
Cannot. And then it'd be overly dramatic with some of these shit. So they be calling each other, texting each other, phone going off, bing, 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 bing. Because they still arguing and shit. It'd be highly fucking functional. I don't understand. It's too much. So our final answer to you, ma'am, is no, you are not the asshole. No, you're not tripping. And you responded exactly how you should have. And the girl said that they would have actually did worse and did more. And then my top fan, YouTube, said you actually need to make sure that he walks in the court. I'm sorry that he doesn't walk in the court. That he comes in on a gurney with an IV.
Oh, my lantern.
So your support is here, girl. Your support is here. Leave him. And if your kids are young, leave them now. Because it ain't no way you can stay and motherfucking wait until 18. You don't even deserve to do that to yourself. So while they're young, go ahead and do it. And here's the other part. If you need to say, I need 1 year, you take them and I'm going to go get what I need, get myself together. Do it. Don't you be dumb talking about I'm punishing you and keeping your kids from you. No, leave him with the kids so you can have the time or work out a real balanced schedule so you have the time. Because, honey, I can't imagine your heart being broken and get into therapy right away. That shit probably hurts like oh my God. The husband is going to want more time. With her? Huh? Girl, no. Mm-mm. Anyway, that is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show and all of the stories. If you did, please make sure you like and hype the video up on YouTube and then on TikTok. Please get your daily heart meet and don't share the live now because I'm just going to be with you guys now. But if you can, get go populars here. I prefer those over roses because they actually help you with your live. So I prefer those. And thank you for the heart meets, the gifts, the support, the interaction, all of it. I truly, truly appreciate it. Ladies, do you have any? Oh, and I'll be back on Thursday at 7. I am going to start implementing more time here on TikTok, just going live. But ladies, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Talk to Rose. I'm not really on TikTok that much. I try to be, but I'm not. So probably YouTube, Talk to Rose. That's where I'll be.
Okay, this.
You can find me everywhere. It's delicious, baby, with two E's. I'm on every screen you're on. And I'm the nail tech of the gods, and I will be here for you. And sometimes I'm gonna give you some free opinions about your stupidities. It is my
They're
grand
not
good
exactly
pleasure.
free. They require you to have a lifetime supply of Excedrin migraine. You might get your fucking feelings hurt, okay? And you might need a bottle of motherfucking vodka. That's what you might need. But it'll be good.
Hennessy, Hennessy. They need Hennessy.
Hennessy, thank you.
I'm here for some Don Julio, but okay.
Just get a bottle. You're gonna need a bottle of some real shit, okay? Not the
The
film,
real, yes. Some
Jose.
cut waters. They might as well get some cut waters. Y'all need cut waters.
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
so
it,
weak.
ladies, for tonight. Lastly, if you want, visit Amazon and buy one of my coloring book journals. They're healing journals. They will help you to retrain your mind and to motivate yourself and all of the good things. So that is it for tonight. Everybody have an amazing night. Good night.
Good night.